Love after baby. I want to talk to you about right after you have that kid. And I know the doctors told you you're not supposed to have sex, but you still want to stay close to your partner. Welcome to Sex Positions. This is the Open Bedroom Door Show. And on this segment, what I like to do is judge things as a sex therapist that are happening in media and society that are related to sex. And I'm your resident sex therapist. Hey! Back when I was pregnant, I had watched so many couples struggle after having baby, and that struggle continued after it, that I knew right away I had to make a decision in my marriage to make sure that I took time away from my baby, which by the way was hard. I genuinely care about my kiddo. She's 10 now, but I remember being in that space of I've been her everything. She literally was inside me. I remember eating so much kale while I was pregnant. Every day I was like, this food is going to my child as we speak. And so you know what? That mindset trailed into being a new mom. And I really struggled with taking time for myself. But I knew from watching all of these couples that if I didn't learn how to take one, time for myself, and two, time for us as a couple, that it was going to really hurt my marriage. The first time I took time away from my kid, it was an overnighter and I had my sister watch her. But I remember I was I could barely leave without thinking about her, worrying about her, wondering what's she gonna be like? What do I do? So me and my sister actually came up with a really cool way to practice working through that mommy guilt. And it looked like I would text her and I'd say, is she happy? In my worried state. And my sister would send me a picture of my daughter and say, she's doing just fine. And that's how it started. It was my anxiety because I just felt so terrible leaving her with my sister. But then over time, it was funny. My sister would head me off at the curb. And so instead of me having to ask, is she happy? My sister would send me a picture within the first 30 minutes and say, she's happy, Angela. She's okay. And that was just what I needed to kind of take time and remember, I've got cool people in my life who are supporting me and my daughter's getting special auntie daughter or auntie niece time. And so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want you to find little things like that help you reduce your mommy guilt so you can take time for your partner, because it does impact your relationship if you don't. And I want you to have a good, not only sex life, but I want you to have a good love life and relationship.